Hello and welcome to ArtSee. ArtSee is an opt-in image viewer for Facebook. It's an application for Facebook and it's registered on Facebook. It's made with about 300,000 characters or bytes of code that run about 25,000 lines. I like a little bit of eye candy to entertain myself when I'm looking at sites. We put some eye candy on here. So, for example, if I move the cursor, the Isoblock logo pops up and floats up off the screen. The ArtSee logo here in the corner responds to being clicked on, and it puts up a rotating sphere or the spinning Isoblock logo. In either case, that's the extent of those image rotations for the logo. At the bottom of most of the pages, we have a dialog box that pops up, and one of the things that it says is that ArtSee is published under a Creative Commons license. And we also believe this: information and knowledge is power. Power will get you freedom, and freedom is non-negotiable. So you should feel free to copy, expropriate, appropriate, use, sell, or take any of this code for any purpose and any time. Enjoy. If you like, you can contact me by email here, and you can go to the host domain, isoblock.com. There's a site there. It's an artist portfolio type thing. We have a like button here, and we'll get back to that in a moment. But first, let's look. We have an About menu, and under that we have Why ArtSee. Well, here the eye candy is these cute little floating hearts. The situation with ArtSee is that I love to draw things, and among the other things that I draw on occasion is nudes, and I like to share them, and they seem to be fairly well received on Facebook. But as far as that goes, I also understand that there are people who don't like nudity, and they should be allowed to have a choice in whether or not they see nudity. ArtSee is designed to give viewers that choice. Also, under the About menu, we have an actual About ArtSee. A little bit of different eye candy here. And in this section, we explain why and how ArtSee fits within the Facebook community standards and how we specifically support those standards. We don't want anybody to unexpectedly see something, some content that they don't want to see. Also, under the About menu, we have our privacy policy. And on the privacy policy, the eye candy is these bubbles. Most important thing on my privacy policy is that ArtSee will not sell or provide any of your personal information to anyone without your permission. The purpose of ArtSee is to allow for the expression of artistic freedom, if you will, to show content. The object is not to harvest data about our users. Also, under the About, we have our cookies policy. And the cookies policy is basically, we don't use cookies. We use something called a session cookie, and session cookies are only active while you're on our website, and their entire purpose is to track your place in the web application. Nothing on those session cookies personally identifies you, and they don't stay on your computer. They're only temporary. It's for the operation of the site. We have some information here about third-party cookies, and that has to do with the outfits, folks that we connect and associate with. Facebook, for example. Now, Facebook might want to put cookies on your browser or on your computer, but that's between you and Facebook. That's a third-party cookie, and we aren't responsible for, nor do we negotiate the conditions for those. But also under the About menu, we have our terms of service, cute little symbols here for our eye candy. And this is really long and complex. Talks a lot about what you can put up, what you can't put up. And believe me, that all needs some explanation. Be surprised what people might like to put up. Okay, we have a like button. The obligatory Facebook like button is here on our menu bar. And if you listen to what I've had to say and you liked it, maybe you'd indulge us with a like. So let's click like, and it knows that I'm logged into Facebook, and sooner or later Facebook will come up and give me the opportunity to like the page, so the application. So I'll do that. And now we'll wait for Facebook to acknowledge that like, and sooner or later, there. Notice that our like button has changed. It's now a lighter blue and it's checked. If we go to my page on Facebook and we look at likes, ArtSee isn't there. But let's refresh the page and look, there's my ArtSee like. So that, let's log me out of here because we want to continue this demo and we don't need me to be on. So there's that. This is an application that I wrote on the side that shows the data and the image files and so on and so forth as we manage them and upload them. And that'll be useful in our next sequence of demos, which is about the operations menu. On any of these where you have a menu bar, there's an ArtSee button that'll return you home. If you scroll up, you notice that the menu bar sticks at the top of the page and becomes opaque. And the same footer information is down here on each page, except that the last modified time and date might be different for each. But if we click the ArtSee button, it'll take us back home. So now let's see about the operations menu.